song this is? Okay, put yourself in the shoes of a human being who did not read what the title of this video was and did not look at the text on the thumbnail. And see if you can figure out what song this is. Ready? Here, I'll give you a little clue. You look like a turnip. Do you have any ideas? Here, we'll make it into a little contest, okay? In the comments, see if you can name this song, and if you get it right, you win the grand prize. What's the grand prize? I'll tell you, it's a free subscription to the Marin Music Center newsletter at marinmusic.com. I'm going to tell you something, and I need you to listen up because I'm only going to say it once. My name is Stuart Alexander Lehman-brown, and this is the guitar tutorial video for Save Me by Aimee Mann. Standard tuning, no bar chords. There's a capo on the 3rd fret. Go ahead and stick that capo on there. You could stick it somewhere else if you ask me, but you didn't ask me, so I won't tell you. Also, can we just try to get along? Look, I know we don't like each other very much, but the least we can do is pretend to like each other. Resentment is free, and I've got a whole bank account full of free coupons for resentment from me to you. And I hope you respect that, and I hope you can read between the lines and know what I'm trying to say. In the comments, what am I trying to say? It's a secondary contest. If you get that contest question right, you get a free bar chord video course at marinmusic.com. Let us begin. Do you have your capo in place? Let us begin with the introduction to the song. E minor. Put your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string from the top. Put your ring finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string from the top. This is a classic E minor chord. If you don't know this, well, okay, this is a pretty basic chord, so chances are you know it, but I'm going to tell you this right now, right off the tip of my bat. If you're like, Uncle Stuart, I barely even know what a chord is, honestly, this is a pretty good song to start with. This is an easy song. You're going to love it. This is called an E minor chord. Push down on those 2 frets. You're going to start off with this fun little backward strum. You're going to strum up from the bottom string, and you strum kind of slowly. You just like rake your pick along the strings like that. So it goes flang. It's very fun. Just like an old Western kind of thing. Like Magnolia is what this song is from, right? And that's like in California, and it's like that's like the Wild West. Immediately after that Wild West strum up, you're going to strum down twice, but aim for just the top couple strings. So it goes flang, down, down. Great work. You're doing a good job. After that, you're going to strum down, up. So it goes flang, down, 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 up. 1, 2, play with me. Flang, down, 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 up. One more time, guys. Flang, down, 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 up. Uncle Stuart, you said this was good for beginners, but this is too fast. I'm very scared. Well, first of all, man up. Oh, God. I can't believe I just said man up. Makes me want to puke. Walk it off. Have a T-bone steak with your barbecue. Why am I making fun of this? It's fine to say things that are hurtful. Why is any of this hurtful? Stuart, you don't know what you're talking about today, and I think you should record this on a different day. Well, too bad, because I'm wearing this shirt. It's a nice shirt, makes my eyes pop, so I'm recording today. We just went, okay, look, we're going to slow down, is what I'm trying to say. I'm a gentle human being. 1, 2, slow it down, and flang, down, 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 up. Great job, but you forgot one thing. I forgot to tell you. You're going to go flang down, and then when you go flang, right? Then you aim for the top couple strings. Then you strum down again, but you hit all the strings. So it's flang, top, down. And then you go down, up. This is so confusing. MarinMusicCenter.com. People online told me that you were a good resource for learning songs, but I'm a beginner and I came here and I honestly don't know what's going on. Look, it's fine. Just commit to another 5 minutes of being here. It'll all make sense and then you'll know how to learn this song. I promise. So you go flang, top strings, big strum, down, up. It's not that confusing. You're just being stupid about it. We're going to go fwang, pong, chow, puka. Just say this with me. I would like you to make these sounds along with me out loud. Go, fwang, top, chow, puka. 1, 2, here we go. Fwang, top, chow, puka. One more time, don't give up. Fwang, top, chow, punka. Now, let's play it. Fwang, top, chow, puka. One more time. And fwang, top, pow, tunka. Great, Scott, you're doing an incredible body of work, if you ask me. After that, we're going to switch chords. That was the E minor chord. Now we're going to switch to an E minor major 7 chord. No, I did not misspoke myself. It is literally called an E minor major 7 chord. Get rid of your ring finger, but keep your middle finger on the second fret of the 2nd string from the top, and put your pointer finger on the 1st fret of the 3rd string from the top. And you're going to strum down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. When you put all this together, we've got fwang, top, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. Play it with me if you dare. You're the daredevil. Fwang, top, chow, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. How'd you do? Try it one more time. Can we do it twice in a row? Can we do it 4 times in a row? Let's do it 4 times in a row because that's what happens in the song. That's the introduction to the hit song from the movie Magnolia, Save Me by Aimee Mann, supposedly written about Dave Foley from News Radio. 1, 2, here we go. And fwang, top, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. Oh, wait. Okay, sorry. Shh, be quiet. You know that fwang, that Wild West backward strum that we did? We only do that the first time. Every other time for the whole entire rest of the song, we just go down, 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 up. So we replace that fwang with just a regular strum down. Does that make sense? I knew it would. 1, 2, wait, why are you counting? What are we doing? We're doing what we were planning on doing earlier. We're going to play this riff 4 times in a row. Quattro. That's Spanish for 4. Surprised you didn't know that. And we're going to go fwang the first time. Every other time, we're just going to go bong. 1, 2, here we go. And fwang, top, chow, down, up, E, don't go, pow, start it over with the normal strum. Chunky pong, bow, hunka. Uncle Stuart, if we're being honest, I'm not playing along with you right now because I don't know what's going on. I'm very confused about the whole situation. Yeah, you know why? Here's why. I'll tell you why. It's because we're playing it so slowly. You're just such an inexperienced beginner guitar player that you're forcing me to play everything so slow, and it just sounds weird at that tempo. So that's how you play the introduction to the hit song Make Me Save You by Magnolia's music soundtrack, Aimee Mann, Save Me. I learned about this song from Portlandia, even though I saw Magnolia when it first came out, and I told everybody it was one of my favorite movies, but the truth was, I was super bored, and I did not understand what was happening at all. Let's go ahead and play that introduction 4 more times in a row, but we're going to do it a little bit faster. We're going to go, swing, gouge, go, gouge, go, 1, 2, give up if you have to, swing, gouge, go, gouge. Oh, yeah. You're doing a great job. We've completed the introduction of the song. The verse goes like this. Same exact strumming. That strumming pattern we just did, that is literally the strumming pattern we're doing for the rest of the song. I'm not exaggerating. True story. The verse goes like this. E minor, just like we did before. E minor major 7, just like we did before. Then, get rid of your pointer finger, so it's just middle finger. This is an E minor 7 chord. The previous one was E minor major 7. This one's just E minor 7. do the strumming pattern, and then halfway through the strumming pattern, you're going to switch to an A7 chord. Let me demonstrate the A7 chord to you. You take your E minor 7, which is just, I don't know what to do with this camera because it focuses on random crap that has nothing to do with anything we're talking about. Like it just goes, oh, focus on this paper, focus on this phone, focus on this iPad, focus on this water bottle, focus on this lens cap, focus on this pencil holder. I don't even own a single pencil holder. You're on the E minor 7 with your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string from the top. Just pop it on down to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string from the top, then add your ring finger to the 2nd fret of the 2nd string from the bottom. This is an A minor, no, this is an A7 chord, people of the world, friends and relatives. And then you're gonna finish up the strumming on this A7 chord. So it goes like this. Here's the first part of the verse. It goes E minor, say, major 7, E minor 7, A7. Can we try it? 1, 2, here we go. Funka, pow, chunka, hunka, dum, pow, chunka, hunka, pow, chunka, hunka, dum, pow, chunka. Some online tutorial things will tell you that it goes E minor, major 7, E minor 7, and then to an E minor 6. That's not what she actually does, but I do have to say the E minor 6 sounds pretty cool here. So if you just want to do something fancy, instead of doing the A minor 7, you can go to an E minor 6. It's top string open, then 4 on the next string, 2 on the next string. That's it. Listen to the difference. I'm going to play it with the the A7, then I'm going to play it with the E minor 6. They sound really similar. They're like the same basic notes. It's just about the order of the notes. I'm going on a whole little side tangent. Can we just play this, please? 1, 2, listen up. Here's the real way. Now, here is the fake way with the E minor 6 chord. 3, 4. Like this way is pretty cool. Not what the song does. I'm just giving you all the information in case you cared about anything in your life. After you do that, you're gonna switch to a G chord. A G chord is 3rd fret top string, 2nd fret 2nd string from the top, and then your ring finger and pinky are going to play the 3rd fret on the bottom 2 strings, like that. You're going to do the same strumming, and then you switch to a C. A C chord it's fine, you're going to love it. You put your pointer finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string from the bottom, middle finger 2nd fret 3rd string from the top, and ring finger 3rd fret 2nd string from the top. Try not to have your fingers all like separated like this. Just like bring your thumb up over the top, let your fingers all just kind of lean down on top of each other. It's gonna make yourself a happier self. You go, then you go back to the G, then we go to a B chord. Now, I'm gonna level with you. At the beginning of this video, I told you there were no bar chords. And in one version of reality, I was telling you the truth. But in this version of reality, I was lying to you. There is a bar chord in this song. But I'm going to show you how to play it without a bar chord as well. So here's what Aimee Mann does for this song. She puts her pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string from the top. She takes her ring finger and she smashes it down on the 4th fret of the next 3 strings. And then your pointer finger has to kind of just smash down on the bottom 5. And then you want your pointer finger to just touch the top string and mute it. Uncle Stuart, this is way too much. I'm giving up. Look, if you have to give up, please don't. Just stay. Just stay for a minute. I'm going to show you a non-bar chord version. But just try this just to humor me. And then you can go on to whatever thing you want to do. So, and she goes like this. And she plays this B chord. I despise this chord. Here's what you can do instead, and it will be perfectly fine, is you can play a B7 chord. She uses this song later in the chord. She uses this chord later in the song. You put your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string from the top. You put your pointer finger on the 1st fret of the 3rd string from the top. You put your ring finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string from the bottom, and you put your pinky on the 2nd fret of the bottom string. This is the B7 chord. Oh, and if you can, have your thumb mute the top string. You don't want to hear the top string, so your best bet is just to mute it with your thumb. This is a B7. Let's play through the verse so far. Let's review it and then we'll play it. It was E minor major 7, where you just get rid of your ring finger, put your pointer finger there. Then you get rid of your pointer finger, E minor 7, and then we go to A7, this guy right here. Then you go to the G, and then C, then back to G, and then either B7 or B if you're feeling bold and courageous. 1, 2, here we go. Here we go, G and C and G. Here comes the B7 chord. Great work. Uncle Stuart, I can't help but notice that when you start each chord, it goes like chung, chung. It's got this cool little chung sound. Yeah, I was hoping you wouldn't notice. What I'm doing is I'm palm muting at the beginning. I'm taking this side of my hand. It's not really the palm, it's the karate chop part of your hand. So I think we should call this karate chop muting. You're gonna karate chop mute the strings for the first 2 strums. Like that, instead of just, they both work. It's not a big deal. I just like going, see? Chung, chung, pow. Great work. We're halfway through the verse. The second half of the verse starts off exactly the same. You play E minor, exactly the same. E minor major 7, exactly the same. E minor 7, exactly the same. A7, exactly the same. G, exactly the same. C, exactly the same. G, exactly the same. But then instead of going to the B or the B7, from here on out, I'm not going to say the B or the B7. We're just going to play B7. It's just easier. It's going to make everybody happier. B7. Instead of the second time through, instead of playing B7, we're going to play a D over F sharp. Put your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the bottom string. Put your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string from the bottom. Put your pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string from the bottom. This is a D chord. If that's the best you can do, that's okay. What would be great is if you could have your thumb come up over the top and just smash down on the 2nd fret of the top string. Now it's a D over F sharp. All right, we finished the verse. Let's play the whole verse all the way through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here comes the G, C, back to G, B7. Start it over, E minor major 7. E minor 7, A7, then the G, then the C, back to G, then to the D over F sharp. We've made it to the chorus of the song. The chorus goes like this. You're going to play a C chord. We already know the C chord, so that's not a problem. Then you go to E minor. We already know the E minor chord, so that's not a problem. Then we go to A minor 7 chord. We have not yet learned this chord, so this is a major problem. Would you please... you can just abandon your posts. Put your pointer finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string from the bottom. Put your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string from the top. This is an A minor 7 chord. It'd be great if you could mute the top string with your thumb. You just touch it to mute it, but you don't have to. It's not a big deal. And we're going to play through the whole entire strumming pattern on the A minor 7. We stay on that chord twice as long. So far we have C, E minor, then A minor 7, stay there. Then we're going to go C to G, back to C, and you stay on the C twice as long. We're halfway through the chorus-ish, kind of, not really. Let's go ahead and play those first 2 parts of the chorus. 1, 2, chorus, C, E minor, then the A minor 7, stay there, don't move, go to C, then go to G, then right back to C, stay there, don't you dare move, stay there. Then you're going to do the first part again, C to E minor to A minor 7. Then the end of the chorus goes like this. G, which we already know, B7, which we already know, E minor, which we already know, and then A7, which we already know. Are you ready to play through those 4 chords? Uncle Stuart, I would be happy to, but I don't remember how to play any of those because I feel like it was ages ago that we learned those 4 chords. Look, the way the learning works is you learn something and you forget it, and then you rewind a video, and then you learn it again. And then you're going to forget it again, but then you just rewind the video again and remind yourself. What I'm trying to say is I'm really happy you're here and I'm having so much fun. 1, 2, last part of the chorus. G and the B7 and the E minor and the A minor. That's the part when she sings from the ranks of the freaks who suspect they could never love anyone. How does she know me so well? After that, there's like the very, 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 very end of the chorus is you play G, C, G, B7. So let's play the whole entire chorus all the way through. I'm going to yell at you about what the chords are the entire time. It's going to be so much fun. 1, 2, chorus. Start with C, E minor, then the A minor 7, stay there, don't move, then C, go to the G, back to the C, don't move, stay there, don't move, stay on C, go to E minor, go to the A minor 7, stay there, don't move, then G, here we go, B7, E minor, then A7, then the singing stops, G, go to C, go back to G, then go to the B7, great work. After that, you play the second verse. I am thrilled to present to you the information that states that the second verse is exactly the same as the first. Then we get to the second chorus. It's literally note for note, chord for chord, exactly the same as the first chorus. Then we get to the bridge. I kind of forget how the bridge goes, but I think with your help, we can get through it. The bridge has the exact same strumming throughout. I already told you that at the beginning of the video, but I guess you weren't paying attention that the strumming does not change throughout the entire song. Here are the chords for the bridge. C, we already know it. It's your favorite. Then G, you already know it. It's your second favorite. Then F, you don't know it yet, and it's definitely going to be your least favorite of all of the chords we've learned today. There is a bar chord version of F that looks like that. There's a stupid loser version of the F that looks like this. Then there's the cool Aimee Mann, Stuart Alexander, Lehman-brown version of the chord. Very cool, very hip, very stylish, very trendy, very cringe, very cooked, very locked in. You're going to love it. Would you please put your pointer finger on the first fret of the second string from the bottom? Would you please put your middle finger on the second fret of the third string from the bottom? Would you please put your ring finger on the third fret of the third string from the bottom? Actually, I take that back. Would you please put your ring finger on the third fret of the second string from the top? Would you please put your pinky on the third fret of the third string from the top? Would you please take your thumb and start off by just touching the top string with your thumb to mute it? How's that going? Going great? Fantastic. Now, do you want extra points? Because I'll give you some bonus extra credit points. You just take your thumb and you smash down onto the first fret of the top string like that. This is what I'm going to play for the F chord. Do you like it? Give it a try. Get your thumb in place, get your fingers in place, strum the chord. Let's hear it and go. Someday you're going to make somebody very proud. After the F chord, you go back to C. So far for the bridge, we have C, G, F, then back to C. You do that twice. C, G, F, C, C, G, F, C. Make sure, so notice how it goes C, G, F, C, and then C again. Make sure you don't cut yourself short. Make sure you don't only play one C there. You end up playing 2 C's in a row because look, C, G, F, C, C again, G, F, C. That's the first half of the bridge. Second half of the bridge, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You just go E minor to A minor 7. So it just goes E minor, A minor 7. Then you do it again, E minor to A minor 7. We're doing fine. Then you do the G again. And then we do your favorite, the F, one more time. So that's the whole entire bridge. Whole entire bridge is C, G, F, C, C, G, F, C, E minor, A minor 7, E minor, A minor 7, G, F. Are you ready to play it all the way through with me? 1, 2, play it with me right now. C, G, then F, oh God, and C. Go do it again. C to the G, go to the F, then to the C. Here we go. E minor, A minor 7, then E minor, A minor 7, then G to the F. I played it a little bit faster than the actual song just to make it easier for you as you're learning these very difficult chords. Guys, what a good job with the bridge you've just done. Then we go into the third chorus. The third chorus is exactly the same as the other choruses. Here's what I want to do. So the way that it like goes from the bridge into the chorus is weird. It's like easy to play. You don't have to do anything special. It just sounds weird as you're doing it. So I do want to practice going from the bridge into the chorus. Also, I feel like we should practice the bridge again because you're still not really getting it. Bridge into the chorus, nice and slow. Go 1, 2. Beginning of the bridge and a C, G, then the F, go back to C, start it over, C, go to the G, then the F, go back to C, then E minor, A minor 7, great work, E minor, guys, and the A minor 7, go to G, then to the F, here's the chorus, C, E minor 7, then the A minor 7, stay there, don't move, C, E minor 7, then the A minor, I messed up, sorry. Do you forgive me? Because I will never forgive myself for what just happened. Everything was great except for those last 2 chords of the chorus. I just played the wrong thing. People of the world, French and relatives, after you finish the third chorus, you're going to repeat the ranks of the freaks who suspect they could never love anyone part 2 additional times. That was when we get to the G, B7, E minor, A7. We just do it again. G to B7, and you repeat the things about the freaks and the love. Third time, G, and the freaks who suspect them they never love anyone. We've made it to the like solo section. We're not going to learn the solos. What we're going to do here is we're going to play the verse all the way through. But instead of singing, there's going to be a solo going on. Now, I'm not going to play a solo. You're not going to play a solo. So what that means is we should probably just skip this part of the song and go straight to the fourth and final chorus. You play everything exactly the same. And then you get to the freaks part again. And you go G, B7, great, E minor, A7, just like before. Do it a second time. Everything's great. Everything's fine. Do it a third time, guys. I messed up something. That's fine, though. No, I was right. E minor, then the A7, and you just end the song with the A7. Oh, my goodness gracious. Here's the good news about this video. I think most of my funniest stuff I said was at the beginning of the video, and I just kind of got meaner and meaner throughout. So even though people gave up partway through, they still like me because they didn't experience just all the negativity and the impatience and the patronizing stuff I did at the end. Great job. Let's give it up for your parents. They have been, you know what? They're maybe alive, maybe dead, maybe they're, who knows? I don't know. And you know what? We just gotta try our best to, it's really good.